Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Lynn Blankenship. She's Metcalfe County Agent for Family and Consumer Sciences. Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning, Kristi.
It's so great to have you on the show, Lynn.
Thank you for having me.
Lynn, many of us have heard of vaping through electronic cigarettes. Can you tell us what is an e-cigarette?
Yes, an e-cigarette is a device that has a battery that takes a cartridge, or it's a disposable device that contains a liquid called an e-liquid. And the liquid is made up of several different chemicals. Most of them contain nicotine. Some say that they do not contain nicotine, but they've taken and studied the liquids in devices that say they do not contain nicotine, and they have found that a lot of the ones that say that they don't actually even contain nicotine. Most of them contain nicotine, flavoring compounds, and propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin and some other additives. And that liquid is heated by the device that's known as an e-cigarette, an electronic nicotine delivery system, a vape. There's lots of different names that people call them. Some people refer to them as an electronic hookah. So they have lots of different names that they go by, but they're all essentially e-cigarettes, and they're designed to deliver that liquid into the form of a vapor when you inhale and draw on the device.
Do these e-cigarettes help someone quit smoking real cigarettes?
No. The only answer is no. So e-cigarettes were introduced in the United States in 2006. And for a couple of years, they were really purporting that they were tobacco cessation devices. And there was no evidence from the FDA or any health organizations to back that up. And quickly, health organizations started studying the devices. And in 2008, the World Health Organization ordered sort of like a cease and desist for the tobacco companies from purporting that they were approved devices for tobacco cessation. And to this day, the FDA says that no electronic cigarette device has been approved as a tobacco cessation device.
Now, I have heard many controversial things regarding this next question. Is the vapor from this electronic nicotine delivery system harmless?
Absolutely not. Vapors contain, not only do they contain various different chemicals, but they contain heavy metals, and they still contain nicotine when you exhale them. So even though if you exhale like through a piece of cotton or something, you won't get a lot of brown gunk, like if a person were to take a hit off of a cigarette or a pipe and exhale the smoke, you would see some yellowish brown residue. And you don't see that when you exhale the vapor. And so the companies and the people who sell them were using that and saying, hey, look, this is just water vapor when you exhale it. But they've studied the vapor, and they have found and concluded that it contains many harmful chemicals. Is secondhand smoke and is thirdhand smoke.
And what are some of the safety concerns regarding these devices that we're now seeing everywhere?
There's quite a few safety concerns with the devices, mostly related around improper charging and usage of the battery, and sometimes improper storage. So it's really important for people who do use vape devices to read the instructions that they receive with their device. And if they don't receive any instructions, to contact the manufacturer or look it up online through the company, and only use the appropriate charging cable that comes with the device. If it's a rechargeable device, to recharge it. Overheating, fires, and explosions are well documented from these devices, as well as lung injuries from vaping the liquids. Not all the liquids are made in a standardized way. Some contain vitamin E, which is not made to go inhaled into the lungs, and that can damage the lungs permanently. It causes a condition called popcorn lung. And then sometimes people who are exposed in a secondary way to the e-liquid, especially those that contain very high levels of nicotine, can have seizures and other neurological symptoms from the exposure because it can be absorbed through the skin. So if you leave your vape laying around and your baby crawls up and grabs it and puts it to their lips, that's all it takes. Even if they don't take a draw on it, the residue on that vape is strong enough to absorb into their body and cause problems. And only charge your device on a non-flammable surface.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.